Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Michael's Retro Game Reviews. The internet's a pretty interesting place, isn't it? Potentially every time you go online you can always find something new and awesome in the realm of what you're into, and on one of my many journeys surfing the internet, what do you think I found? But a fan remix of the original Sonic game for the Sega CD. How awesome is that? I bet I've got your attention now, haven't I? So let's begin this week's review of Sonic Megamix for the Sega CD. So, how did Sonic Megamix come to be? Sonic Retro is a group of talented game hackers and, more importantly, Sonic fans. This hack developed over a long period of time and was started by a group of people who were fascinated by the Sonic games on the Mega Drive/Genesis and the content that left out in Sonic, but still remained on the cart. And over time, using this original game content and some leftover content as well, and with a few new elements added, they created what I'd call a Sonic game made by fans for fans. I didn't expect much from this game, but once I downloaded and burnt it, I popped it right into my Mega CD and I was totally blown away. The best thing about Sonic Megamix is you can play this game on real hardware. Yes, you can get a flash card and then dump the ROM onto it and play the game that way, but if you happen to already have a Mega Drive/Genesis with the CD attachment, this is a really great way to play games like this. So Homebrew developers, please make more stuff like this. I suggest when burning this game, do it on the slowest speed possible and use good medium too, like Veteran. I use this brand for burning all my CDs, DVDs and Blu-rays. So you've got to be thinking, this is a homebrew game and I've got to burn the disc myself. It's going to be buggy, innit? It's got the odd little bug, but you've got to bear in mind that this is a homemade game. It's not going to have the polish of the original Sonic games. And on the subject of discs, we've got to talk about the inherent flaw with disc-based technology. Loading times. This game has them, but they're pretty short and only happen in between levels, and it doesn't take it the game experience. Sonic Megamix uses Sonic 1 as the base for this game. It also uses leftover content that's left on the Sonic 1 game cart, so I guess you could say Sonic Megamix is a remix of Sonic 1 using mostly content from Sonic 1 with new stuff added to make it feel new as well. The graphics are totally on par with the original Sonic the Hedgehog and even surpass them a little. It's surprising that this is a fan remix of Sonic because you wouldn't notice it in the graphics, as it comes off looking like an original game that just uses the Sonic game engine. Graphics wise, this game stands up with the original Sonic games on the Mega Drive, but offering something different as well, and best of all, feels fresh, and I haven't felt this way about a Sonic game in a long time. There isn't anything I can really say about the gameplay. It's Sonic 1 through and through, but just remixes it. We have new levels using content from Sonic, and unused content left on the original game cart, with some new content made up, with a fantastic choice of music from different Sonic games, with a few of them being remixes and some from other different games outside the Sonic series. And there's even a few Michael Jackson tunes thrown in, giving them the 16-bit treatment. Smooth Criminal and Another Part of Me never sounded so good, so music wise this soundtrack kicks ass and can easily stand by itself. Two awesome things about this game. Number one, it has 5 playable characters, all from the Sonic universe. So let's talk about the 5 playable characters in this game. They are Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Mighty and Shadow. Each character plays very different from each other. Sonic plays very much like Sonic from the Sonic Adventure games and later games with his homing attack. It's quite handy. As you jump, you press jump again and he'll dash forward, and if there's an enemy nearby he'll instantly lock on and defeat him. Mighty plays exactly like Sonic from Sonic 3 with a slash attack, so as you jump in the air, you jump again, it has a secondary attack. Knuckle plays like you expect him to in a 16-bit Sonic game, as he can climb, glide and smash things. Tail plays like Tails in Sonic 2, but has the ability to fly as long as you like. Now Shadow is an interesting character. Potentially he's the fastest, but that's just my opinion. He has 2 abilities. When he jumps, if you press jump again, he can jump even higher. And if you press the attack button when Shadow's running, he gets a burst of speed. I'm not sure how this ability works. I'm guessing he needs to recharge after doing so many speed bursts. And number 2, it uses gameplay concept ideas from later Sonic games. This is genius, and to think, all this is running off the original game code from the very first Sonic game. Now, since after Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic hasn't really been looked after by Sega, although I did enjoy Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. When Sonic 4 Episode 1 first came out, I did enjoy this game, but looking back now I realise This game doesn't even touch the originals, and maybe that's why there hasn't been a Sonic 4 Episode 2 yet. Who knows? It feels like Sonic's in a bit of a rut, but hopefully with Sonic Colors and Sonic Generation, this will buck this trend. So far I've put off getting these games because I've been burnt too many times by Sega in the past. But hey to all you watching this, have you played them? What do you think? Maybe one day I'll get them, but until then I'm happy playing Sonic Megamix on my beloved Mega Drive with of course the CD attachment. So, my final thoughts. If you haven't been happy with the way Sonic's been treated in his post 16-bit days, and haven't been able to get into newer Sonic games, well then my friends, I suggest you go and download and burn yourself a copy of Sonic Megamix for the Sega CD and take yourself back to a time when Sonic was king of the gaming world. Woo! Yeah. So this game totally gets my thumb approval. I want to thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.